Leo, welcome into your Mercury retrograde reading. It is from the 29th of December until the 18th of January. So we want to see what can happen during this time. Mercury retrograde is happening in the sign of Capricorn. So one of the major things we need to look out for is possibly travel situations, especially because it is at this time of the year. If you are traveling, drive carefully, double check the engine, that it's got oil in your car. Make sure that you take your passport with you to the airport if you are flying, and really there could be delays that take place, there could be lost luggage, all those funny kinds of things. So be very vigilant with regards to that. Double check dates, all those kinds of things, times. This is happening. Mercury retrograde is the planet of communication. So communication can go wrong at this time. Things could happen here with regards to communication that could be off, okay? And I feel as if you need to double check those kinds of things. There can be electronic things that break or go haywire in some kind of way. So you need to really be careful of that as well. This is such an interesting reading. I'm really seeing what's happening here. And with regards to things like people, and the signing of contracts and starting a new job, do not sign contracts at this time. Try to look at Mercury retrograde as a time of pause. I don't feel like Mercury retrograde is negative. I feel like Mercury retrograde sometimes is, for me, I always feel as if it's a karmic planet. It's a releasing of negative karma that we are not supposed to be carrying with us. So sometimes things can come back that we thought we had to let go of, like the exes, so that the energy can be worked through and then released finally. It is a time to rethink how you're feeling, slow down, reflect on your life, and reimagine how you think or you'd like to see things being. What else? With regards to things like signing of contracts and stuff, be very careful about starting a new job at this time. Buying a house, especially big buys like cars, houses, very expensive computers, all those kinds of things. So kind of like just wait for this time to pass. Think about maybe reevaluate if you want to buy a house. Kind of like go, okay, let me just check around for a few other places, and maybe you might actually find something that's more suited to you than where you were going. That kind of energy. So let's see what the main energy around you is at this time. Just breathe. Literally. Four of Swords. So I feel like it's definitely a time for you to kind of like not take a lot of action during this time. We've even got a Hangman in your reading, and we've got the Detached card coming in. And I was mentioning that I feel like Mercury retrograde can sometimes be karmic energies that are helped to be released at this time. And we do have the Justice card coming in with Detached, which is Libra's energy, and the outcome here is to rebuild. So what's going on here with a karmic energy like the Justice card and the Rebuild card? There could be an ending that has taken place here. And I feel for some of you guys, you may have been waiting for a person to come back. There could have been a breakup that has already taken place here. Excuse me, guys, because of the Four of Swords here. I do feel like you may be hearing from someone from your past coming in that has been you having a breakup here with this person. And there is a decision that you need to make with regards to that. The Two of Wands, okay? What do you do with this person? Do you move forward with them, or do you let them go, or is it going to be okay? That kind of vibe for you. So there's a decision that needs to get made. I do feel like you've been waiting for this person to come back. The Hangman card has shown up in the reverse position. It's an indication waiting, holding on. And when it shows up in the reverse position, it's like, I'm not waiting anymore. Yeah, is this person. They have shown up. Yeah, they come. Okay. With the Knight of Emotions coming in here, this is a person's incoming energy. I do feel like this is a person that you already know, because it is a Knight and not a Page for me. What do you do now? There we go. What do you do at this time? It is talking about karmic situations here that need to be released, because it's talking about detaching energy with the Justice card coming in. But it may not be all doom and gloom here, because I do pick up on a bit of a positive energy coming in here for you with the situation. Detaching here, I feel like it's talking about needing to find peace in a situation, needing to find a common ground that both of you can work on, and letting go of what has happened in the past as well comes in here. you have got to look at what was negative in this situation. So there was definitely something negative that was happening between you and this person. The Seven of Swords comes in here. The Seven of Swords talks about a repetitive situation that is not positive, that could be caused by a person's behavior. And I feel like with the detaching energy, this is what needs to be released or removed from this connection. If you guys can work on whatever, moving forward, you need to look at the problem and figure out how you can leave this problem behind. Okay, I feel like it's going to take you guys a bit of time with these three cards moving down this middle here with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is literally the card where you see the man laying on the slab like this in the church, and he is rethinking the past and thinking about the future and how he can do things differently. I feel like this time with this person, whenever they do come in, is a time to work out problems very carefully. Okay, because it is in the time of Mercury retrograde. But to be honest with you, I do feel like there is love with this person, because the Queen of Cups is coming in. I feel like the love is from you and from them jointly. And I do feel like you guys can rebuild the situation that was maybe a tower before that has fallen, because this is the tower card. I feel like you can rebuild this because of how this is all falling. The tower card comes and it says rebuild with the Knight of Cups and the World card lying right underneath it. So I feel as if you rebuild this in the right way, you can have the world with this person. You can have a goal and a dream being reached with them. But it has to be looking at the problem. We cannot just remove this here and pretend it never happened, because it did happen. Something did take place. And in between the love that you have for this person and the future that you want to have with them, you have to fix what this is. If you can fix this and for once and for all release it from the energy of this connection and heal this situation, there is a very positive sign that the two of you are going to be moving forward with each other in this connection, where it can be very, very positive for the two of you. So I would say, for my advice, because of what I understand about Mercury retrograde, it is a slowing down time. It is a time to kind of like reflect on what has happened and rethink what to do moving forward, and imagine how you would want things to be. So I would advise that during this time with this person, you know, really look back at what went wrong. Take it very, very slow. Do not rush head first in here. Really look at step by step by step by step. And when you see a problem popping up, do not ignore the problem. Deal with it immediately so that it doesn't become a little molehill that becomes Everest, okay? Mount Everest, which can cause a breakup. Deal with problems immediately when they come in. Do not ignore them, because ignored problems become very serious. So if you can do this, I feel like this relationship really stands an amazing chance of going somewhere very strong. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If it does resonate, hit the thumbs up button. Let me know. If you do want to subscribe, I will be so happy. It would be wonderful. Thank you so much. And also, if you are subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. If your notification bell is not on, I release videos, you will not know that I have released them. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I am sending my love to you. Bye.